At 2024, something rare. Seminole County's election supervisor is endorsing a candidate, in this case, former President Donald Trump. Chris Anderson is in charge of next week's presidential preference primary election. And as West News political reporter Greg Fox explains, his opponents are saying voters deserve better in the critical role of elections chief.
It was right there on his personal Facebook page. I'm going to go ahead and endorse Trump as the first elected SOE because my children and yours can't eat Kellogg's for dinner. Hashtag Trump 2024. A post from not just any voter, but Chris Anderson, the elected supervisor of elections in Seminole County.
There's nothing that prohibits me from doing it. I exercise my right.
Anderson tells me his opinion on his personal social media has no bearing on his ability to fairly administer next week's election or any other.
My actions have never said anything less than doing the right thing, doing my job, and standing up. I've been clear about the 2020 election cycle, that I didn't believe it was stolen. I stood up when no one else would. I'm doing the same now.
While he has yet to file the qualifying paperwork, Chris Anderson says he has every intention of running for re-election as the supervisor this year. His opponents believe Anderson's endorsement is, at the least, unethical.
The supervisor of elections really needs to be in a neutral position. They oversee the election process for the entire county.
I think it's really an issue of public trust because you want your supervisor of elections to be neutral and nonpartisan.
I would say that they are spreading the misinformation.
For now, Anderson has removed himself from the canvassing board, but correctly states his endorsement is not illegal in his administrative duties as supervisor, and he argues does not disqualify him from the canvassing board. Under a 2009 Division of Elections opinion, quote, to be disqualified as a canvassing board member, the member must be an active participant in the campaign or candidacy of any candidate who has opposition in the election being canvassed. Active participant, public endorsement with or without financial support. Anderson points out he didn't post the endorsement of Trump until the last remaining opponent dropped out of the race. Another Division of Elections opinion says the statute is silent about who determines whether a canvassing board member is disqualified. For his part, Anderson plans to keep doing his job, and voters can decide this year whether he should keep that job. In Seminole County, Greg Fox, West 2 News.
Anderson plans to be at the canvassing board meeting tomorrow morning as vote by mail ballots are processed for Tuesday's election.